Hello everyone, welcome back to Fate Zero, episode 22. I'm enormously excited. So, if you've been watching this on YouTube, I know that, like, every time I say you can go to my Patreon account and get 1 week early, like, you can get next week's video early, right? That's changed a bit. Now, it's more than one episode. Now, I think we should be up to 3 episodes ahead on Patreon, which maybe means... when you're watching this on YouTube, maybe the finale is on Patreon right now. The reason this happened, and this is really good news for you who like the series, is because when I posted the last video, when I posted, I don't know, episode 17 or something to Patreon, to YouTube, I was recording the full-length episode for episode 19 or something, and then I was like, you know what, I want to watch another one, and then I did watch another one right away, and I was like, you know what, I want to watch another one, and I watched another one right away, and then I was like, well, I have this backlog of videos, I might as well just put them all up on Patreon right now. So, like, this is something I don't do often on this channel. It's really, like, Fate Zero, One Piece, and I think there was one other show that I did this for in the entirety of the channel, where it's like, I've been enjoying it so much, and I can't wait to see the next episode so much, that I'm like, you know what, we're just gonna watch it right now for fun, and I'll just put them up on Patreon so that we're extra ahead on that. It doesn't happen often, so, you know, great news for you guys, especially if you're watching on my Patreon account, because it means you get extra content for no reason, just because. And I might continue to do it if I get cravings, you know, so it's possible we get like super far ahead on Patreon, because I am planning to, as soon as I finish Fate Zero, move right into Unlimited Blade Works. So, which means, like, if the finale of Fate Zero is on Patreon right now, then Unlimited Blade Works will be starting next week, or it's possible I'm getting even further ahead and Unlimited Blade Works has already started on my Patreon account. You can go check it out. But whatever it is, I'm just very excited. So, yeah, Fate Zero episode 22. Last episode was pretty fucking fucked up. It had Karia being, like, in this horrible, awful situation, and he's going crazy and everything's going wrong for him, and I don't know. I don't know, man. We're just gonna jump into the episode, see what happens now. Support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. I've advertised my Patreon enough. Go to my Jent Watches One Piece channel if you like One Piece as well. Let's jump into this Fate Zero episode 22.
Finally made it.
Hey, Waver!
Who's that? Oh, his grandfather?
Grandpa? What are you doing up there?
Well, his quote-unquote grandfather? Not real grandfather.
Come on up here.
Why do we have to talk on the roof? Grandpa, can it
What if
wait
it's
a while?
Berserker?
Oh, come on. Don't be like that.
What if it's Berserker
Really
disguising
does like
himself?
you, boy. The old man seems to have something important he wants to tell you.
Maybe it's not Berserker. I feel like maybe
Relax,
Berserker
boy.
wouldn't be able to
I'll
talk
patrol
like
the
that.
area and keep watch.
Here. This is the best place to catch the first rays of the morning sun.
I don't know, man. This kind of feels like they're setting up Weaver to die. Like, giving him like a nice
Have some
moment.
coffee for you.
Grandpa, just how long have you been sitting up here?
When I woke up this morning,
Or
and
for the
checked
grandpa
in
to
on you,
die.
thought I'd take the opportunity to watch the sun come up while I waited for my grandson to come.
Aww.
When you were just a tyke, we used to come up to the roof on clear nights and stargaze all the time.
Like invented
Do
memories?
you remember? In all these years, our real grandchildren never once came up here to watch the sky with us.
Our real
Sadly,
grandchildren.
whenever I've come... Now, Waver, you really aren't our grandson.
Okay. He does know. Wow. Okay.
To be honest, you were a bit too nice to be our grandson. You really messed up there. But lately, Martha's been acting so happy and smiling nearly every moment of every day.
Aww.
I could... Really, I'm very grateful to the both of you. It's been quite a blessing. And I, because you intended to cause us any harm.
Yeah, that's true.
So, what do you think?
Oh, this guy's
If
so
you can,
nice.
Martha and I would really like it if you'd stay with us a while longer.
I can't even guarantee I'll make it back here safely.
So, I gather you two are risking your lives?
Yeah.
Important that it's really worth risking that life for.
I really like his grandpa. What a nice scene. So now it's not like a fake family, now it's a found family. I like that.
I guess it's been about 40 hours since I last slept.
Jeez, man.
Here at Mount Enzo, in the Fuyuki Citizens Building.
Mount Enzo.
Given the ley line's relative power, if Maya were still alive, I would have sent her to secure it.
I forgot Maya was dead. Shit. I was rewatching old episodes, so I saw her too much.
Once again. Come to think of it,
Oh,
I
Saber.
never really figured her into my plans.
Look at that expression. Man, expression.
Wake up.
Saber's not in a good way right now.
Can you hear me, woman?
Oh my god, this is scary.
So it's you, Kirei.
This building
She gets so anxious
was
around
once the
Kira.
place where Castor's young master hid.
You couldn't be any further from him if you tried.
What did you say?
Even though Kitty, the reverse is impossible.
Oh.
That he carries deep inside his heart.
Yeah,
Why do
Kira
you
is
speak of me in
definitely
such a manner, woman.
more empty, I
freely
feel like, than
admit it.
Kiritsugu
I'm a
is.
man who is empty and desolate inside.
That's exactly what I just said.
How do he and I differ?
Because Kiritsugu is not empty.
Fruitless war after another for years.
Oh.
Senseless or find this life pointless as I do. Then what is he?
Oh, Jesus. Kira really hates not understanding Kiritsugu.
True peace upon the earth.
Yep. Kira's like, that's so stupid.
What was
That is the difference between you two. He has something to believe in.
to eliminate it completely would mean the elimination of humanity itself.
I don't know if that's
An
true or not.
ideal
He might be
totally
right.
Futile.
But
Nonsense that a child would spout.
oh, fucking hell. Stop it! No! No! Oh! Kirei! I mean, I've sort of reserved that Irisview was gonna die, but
So that is Kiritsugu Emiya.
did you just do it by your own hands? Didn't even let her peacefully
Last I
die.
see it. Kiritsugu Emiya. I shall grind your ideals to dust right before you.
Oh my
along
god,
with the Holy
dude.
Grail you long for.
The night air seems way too still.
Everything will be concluding tonight.
Is that
From now on, only the truly strong remain in the battle.
What was that? Flares?
It's a very strange mana surge.
Is it like
I've felt something similar before.
Kiritsugu calling people to his location, or
if they're sending up that signal?
they're
Does
saying,
that mean that someone got the Grail and the war is over?
oh.
In essence, somebody is getting way ahead of themselves and claiming to be victorious.
I feel like it's like a declaration of war,
That
like
says,
come and
"If you
settle
object,
this.
Come and get me.
Yeah.
It's an obvious challenge.
That's what I'm
It
thinking.
looks like the big showdown is going to happen tonight. I must go forth and bring honor to the rider class and ride gloriously into the final fray.
Oh my god!
Now,
Okay, he's just got the one horse now, yeah, because his whole
then, boy.
cart,
It may
carry,
not be as
carry,
smooth a ride as
what's
my
it called?
chariot,
Doesn't
but
matter. Chariot is destroyed.
Hey,
From this point, only the truly strong can continue, right?
Aww. But Ryder likes when you're with him.
My servant
He's
Ryder,
commanding him.
but fight until you attain the victory you seek.
Damn.
And by my command seal, I further order that you, Ryder, go now and win the Holy Grail.
Oh man.
And by command seal,
Holy
I
shit!
further order, I will not tolerate failure.
Holy shit, man. He used all three?
There. It's all over.
Now he doesn't need to be the
No longer
master
your
anymore.
master.
Yep. I see.
Go.
I'll certainly be on my way in a moment. After all those annoying orders you just gave, surely you're prepared to see this through to the end.
You total idiot! I'm not your...
Master or not, boy, you are still my friend and always.
Oh, that's nice. That's so nice.
You mean you're really okay with me? You
Oh,
want someone on your side?
What do you say? After all the battles you and I have, idiot.
that's
Up
really
until
nice.
now. So be proud and consider yourself my equal.
Well, let's see what you can do. Right before my open eyes.
Oh, this is adorable. What a great evolution of these characters. And the grandfather's proud. Oh, man.
His plan is not to obtain the Grail, but rather to use it as bait. To lure me and the other masters into a trap.
Especially you.
Kill us all.
What if this place falls under attack while I'm gone?
Will you allow me to utilize the command seals to save myself?
I will. But have you still no prayer to offer the Holy Grail?
I can think of nothing I want.
No.
My
As I suspected, the only recourse is to let the Grail reveal what hides within your heart.
What if he really is just
Oh.
empty?
What happened to the doll that was so important to her? The Holy Grail's vessel is inside of her, is it not?
I had no reason to let her continue living.
God damn it, man. Here is feel. Oh my god. Those are all like failed homunculi.
Hey, Mother. I had a scary dream.
Oh.
It's okay. I would never let that happen. I promise that will never happen to you. That you'll be released from the shackles of fate.
Jesus, man. Oh my god.
Who am I?
Shit, man. I don't know what the fuck's happening to her, but I'm scared for her.
The omnipotent wish-granting device that will dispel all the world's sadness
It's pretty
and
scary.
remove all its suffering is nearly at hand.
Oh, cool, man. Jesus. Okay, man, that was quite the setup. I think we're really setting up for like the final battles now. We got 3 episodes of this show left, right? So that it makes, I mean, I keep going back and forth on whether or not there's like enough episodes for this or not. Like, there's a part of me that's like 3 episodes left. That makes sense because it's gonna be like intense. There's not many people left. We got Ryder, Berserker, Saber, and Archer are the 4 that are left, right? And so, you know, you can think, oh, it's only 4 people left, so 3 episodes makes a lot of sense. But at the same time, it feels like those are pretty intense characters that like I feel like the Saber Lancer duel, the original one, took like 2.5 episodes or something. And it wasn't like, I'm not saying took as in like, oh, it was very slow paced or whatever. It was quite fast paced, and that was, but there was still like so much going on that it was that much happening. But then again, if I think about it like that, it was that, but at the same time, like in the Lancer Saber battle, we also had like Ryder come in and help out, and Berserker come in and do stuff, and Gilgamesh came in and did stuff as well. So it's like there actually was many different parties involved, And I feel like that was nicely paced. So it could be a really cool... I'm just so curious at how this is gonna end. I'm so excited for the upcoming episodes because I'm curious how the series is gonna end, how it feeds in to Fate's Stay Night / Unlimited Blade Works, like how it feeds into that stuff, what spirits we see in future series, you know, what characters from this series are actually, other than Rin and Sakura, are there other characters that are also in future series? I don't know. So like I'm excited to discover all of this as we watch, and the, you know, getting close to the end of this series is making me just immeasurably excited. I'm so glad I'm watching this now rather than watching it like when it came out, because if I had to like wait for more, that would have been so hard. But knowing now that I can like watch all of this, I can then move right on to Unlimited Blade Works at my own pace. I can then move right along to Heaven's Feel stuff at my own pace. I can then play Fate's Day Night, the game, after that if I want. I can like play Fate Grand Order. Like I can do all of this crazy stuff. And it feels like it's a decent time to be a Fate fan. I mean, I don't think Fate's at the height of its popularity right now. I feel like it's maybe... you know, it was maybe a couple years ago or something that it was like really at the peak of its popularity. But still, this is like a decent time to get into it. I hope I'm not getting into it as it's like tapering off. I hope I'm getting into it right before maybe it hits another resurgence. That would be very nice. But yeah, good fucking shit, dude. I loved the scene with Waver and his grandpa. Like, it's so nice because there is that sad feeling of watching it and watching him and the grandparents and being like, they're such sweet people. It's really sad that they're not, like, that they're being hypnotized to be like this, you know? But for him to actually, like, this is a perfect way they could have done it to me, where it's like, he figured it out and he's like, I don't care. I still think of you as my grandson, and like, I want you to still be here and I care about you. And I think that's like a really nice scene to happen. And Waver, like, we get through this episode and I think I see what they're doing. They're giving Waver what he wanted from the Grail without him having to get the Grail. He really, like, I think the big thing is that Cainith made Waver feel isolated. He made Waver feel like he didn't belong by saying, like, you're a lowborn, like, mage. You're not like a real mage. You're not gonna live up to anything or whatever. And through the Grail War, Waver has found a family and has found a best friend. And so, like, now we see him feeling like he belongs somewhere, that he has people that care about him and that he cares about. So, like, he doesn't need the Grail really anymore. And I think that's really well done. I'm glad they did it that way. I now no longer think, because early in the series, when I was watching like the first few episodes, I remember saying in the discussions, like, Waver feels to me like this is a villain origin story. Like, I was watching thinking, like, I feel like in a future series, Waver is still a character and he's like evil and he's really bad, and now they're showing like how he got to be like that. And like, I was thinking that because it was like they were showing him as kind of the underdog, but they were also like, I feel like showing him do kind of fucked up things, like hypnotizing the grandparents or killing the chickens or whatever, the roosters. And it's like they were showing like these little things that is like, he's sort of doing this without blinking, and it's kind of fucked up things. So it's kind of implying he has something darker inside him. And so I thought it would be him slowly getting corrupted as time goes on, but really it was about him becoming more human as time goes on, as someone helps him properly with his anxieties and to feel more like he belongs. Incredible, man. So well done. I'm just looking at that. Oh yeah, and then we had I think the show is really well written. I love the Kirei and Kiritsugu stuff, where it's like both of them are similar characters in a way, And the show continues to point that out, and the characters keep pointing that out to each other, but they come from a different place in that Kirei is dead inside, and he's like doing what needs to be done, or he's like doing, you know, like horrible atrocities because he doesn't care how horrible they are, because like that's what needs to be done, and he doesn't care who he's hurting. Kiritsugu does care. He cares so much that he's willing to hurt people so that people don't get hurt after him. You know, Kiritsugu is sacrificing his soul to be a hero, and Kirei just doesn't have a soul by the looks of it. You know, like that's what it seems like. Kirei is just lacking that soul in the first place. And that's where they majorly differ, where like Kirei is told by Irisville, like, Kiritsugu wants to save the world. He wants to like rid the world from evil and warfare and conflict. And Kirei's like, what? That makes no sense. He's a monster like me. There's no way that he can be like a good guy. And like suddenly Kirei feels like he was like, this guy is like my perfect, you know, companion almost. Like, he's my perfect rival because we're exactly the same. And then he finds out in that moment, like, no, you two aren't the same. You two act the same, but you're not. And so seeing how Kirei like struggles with that is very interesting. I like it. I mean, they do some really great, interesting character work in this series, because it's not just about the characters and their development, it's also about other characters' interpretation of their characters. Like, we had Tokiomi, who never quite understood Gilgamesh, and he never quite understood Kirei. But he always thought that he did. He always thought he had them pegged, and he never did. Kirei can't understand Kiritsugu. Kiritsugu can't understand Kirei, because Kirei also doesn't understand Kirei. Gilgamesh kind of understands Kirei, and Kirei kind of understands Gilgamesh. Kirei doesn't fully understand Karia, but kind of wants to. Karia doesn't understand Zoken or whatever, right? And also doesn't understand Aoi, really. And Aoi doesn't understand Karia, you know? Like, there's so much conflict in this series just because the characters have complex motivations and they're misinterpreting each other's motivations heavily. And I think it's a really cool dynamic. Really well written. I'm also gonna be curious, like, whenever I watch this series, I think of it like just subtly in the back of my mind in terms of a visual novel, which I shouldn't be doing for Fate Zero, because Fate Zero is based on a light novel. Like, Fate Zero is just like straight up novel content, right? So like, what I'm curious about is when we move on to different series which aren't based on a light novel, how different will it feel? Because like, writing for different mediums creates, different types of stories. And sometimes you'll be like, you know, like, light novels I feel like are really good at dialogue and like really in-depth power system type stuff, right? And they kind of share that with visual novels. I feel like visual novels can have a lot of good personality. The disadvantage I feel like with visual novels is they, at least in my experience, there tends to be more scenes of characters just standing around talking. But the flip side to it is, because like, there's more scenes of them, but those standing around talking scenes tend to be more interesting in the dialogue department than standing around talking scenes in other pieces of media. So it's like, it's not like, oh, it's just scenes of them standing around talking and it's as bad as that would be as if it was like based on a manga or based on a novel or whatever. Visual novels, I feel like, tend to be like the whole game's of people standing around talking. I'm not necessarily. There's also like action and stuff that will happen through description or sometimes even through cutscenes or something. But what I mean is that what do I mean? Is that in visual novels, that like the medium is used best when the characters are having a really engaging back and forth dialogue. And also that it's not being interrupted by prose. Light novels or novels, I haven't really read many light novels. I've mostly watched adaptations of light novels. But they tend to also have to interpose prose within it. And when they do that, because of that, they also tend to have like other things going on while the conversation's happening, or they don't spend too much time on the conversation necessarily. But, you know, I say that, but then you think of something like ReZero, and ReZero will have, like, huge, long conversations and monologues and stuff that are clearly from the light novel. So, or the web novel, I guess. So yeah, all this to say, I'm wondering when I get to, like, Unlimited Blade Works and other stuff, like, how different is it gonna feel tone-wise? I'm excited. I liked the scene with Wavy using all of his commands so that he couldn't be the master anymore, but then he's like, you're not my master anymore, but now you're my friend, and that's fucking awesome. I love it. Anyway, I'm really excited for these final episodes. So thank you for watching. I can't wait. Make sure to support the video if you can. Go to my Patreon if you want to basically finish the series right now. I think you can probably do that on my Patreon account right now. Go check it out. In the full-length versions, and go to my One Piece channel, Jent Watches One Piece, if you like One Piece. But thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.